So today I'm back in Detroit with my man Brian Barczak, and he's taken me to a very special place, to his friend Steve Bashy. Tell me how you know this guy and what we're about to see.
Literally, I'm not kidding you. Steve used to come into a pet shop that I worked in. It was a little aquarium shop that I worked in when I was like 15, 16 years old, and Steve was maybe 12, 13, and every day Steve would come into this pet shop at 4 o'clock after school and stay till close 9 o'clock every day. So he would just come and just hang out. He didn't work there, he just hung out with me. And over the years, he just grew from that fish enthusiast to this monstrosity. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I'm so proud of him.
Folks, Brian might look familiar. He's the host of Animal Bites as well as Snake Bites, and he also has his own vlog that he does on Brian Barczak. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below to all of his channels. I really would appreciate for you guys to check them out. If you haven't noticed it by now, I actually did some videos with him over there, and if you haven't seen them, check them out, show him some love, and subscribe while there as well. So let's go find Steve and get this started.
This guy. So is this where you're gonna put the strippers?
No, well, that's smaller. They don't deserve. This is just, we're gonna do just live monkeys.
For room full of live monkeys.
Steve, tell us about your shop, what you do, and then show us around, because this is absolutely incredible.
What we do life support for aquariums, anywhere from 100-gallon tanks to public aquariums now, and everything in between. So this is where we do it, start to finish. Nothing's imported, everything's American-made material, kind of from my mind to the machines to the customer type thing. And here we are in Detroit.
You've certainly been on my radar for quite a few years. I've seen your sumps at trade shows. It's absolutely incredible. I had no idea that this was the scale of your shop.
We've grown quickly and quite a bit. It's my third shop. First shop was 1,600. My first shop was my house, my living room.
Right.
Then 1,600 square feet was my first kind of see what happens, and that got out of hand real quick. Then we moved to 9,000 square feet for about 3.5 years. We outgrew that quick, and then I purchased my own building about 3.5 years ago, 18,000 square feet, which we call headquarters here in Detroit. And we're outgrowing that already. So we just do what we do, and we appreciate everybody supporting us.
That's awesome. You've got, I don't know if we're going to be able to take in everything, but I'm noticing right off the bat, you even do glass. This is glass.
We don't actually. I'll show you. It's kind of a long story with that, but we're doing a kind of a livestock room that is going to be probably one of the top 5 in the U.S. when we're done.
No
way. You're just seeing the birth of it. You're seeing a few things just started and in the middle of it, to be honest with you. This is kind of a control room we just built.
Right.
We have 2 3D printers. This is a lot of prototyping, R&D, kind of a little tech room we put together.
All right. You've got some CNC machines.
Yeah, a couple CNCs, 2 lasers cutting right now, actually.
They're cutting right now. Can I take a peek?
Yeah, you know what? We do something cool with
Yeah, so you can make whatever you want.
And yeah, whatever I think of, I can make, which is kind of scary these days. But, right. So there's no limits. We're always about, whatever you can dream of, we can kind of make it. Not standard stuff. We don't do the cookie cutter stuff.
So your main clients are actually public aquariums, or
no? I wouldn't say that's our main client. It's just we're clients. A lot, hobbyists, retail stores, a ton of aquarium design groups. Right. We've done zoos.
It started at a hobbyist level.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
It was actually just for custom aquarium. We only did custom when we first started, and it just kind of people started hearing about it and started requesting stuff. So we came up with our own hobbyist line, standard sizes, which are shipping all over.
What are some of your hobbyist stuffs that you got?
We'll take a look over there.
Yeah, sure.
Here's kind of a huge, that's a commercial size.
Reactor.
Yeah, bioreactor without the media. I mean, this is that's kind of the machining side.
Yeah.
And this is the production side, the assembly, gluing, final touches. Gina's over there she's actually doing a final assembly on ATM's tank. There we go.
Yeah, this is crazy.
That's a complete system shipping to New York. This is actually going to a private home. for a custom aquarium group. And this is kind of what we call plug and play, all the bells and whistles.
Yeah. Oh, so
everything. We ship
so
them to the
you've got a
farms.
fluidized filter there. Is that coldness?
No, it's actually it's our own proprietary media. I have it made in Germany. It took about 1.5 years to get that accomplished. And
Yeah,
we're
because
the
you got to
only-
have it neutrally buoyant.
It's a
and
different design. It actually has about 30% more surface area than coldness.
No way.
The reason for that is I can make a smaller reactor work like a larger reactor. So more surface area,
Yeah.
different finish, different size, a little smaller. And we have it made in blue and in red to match all our stuff. So we're all about that.
Yeah.
Wearing a suit type thing.
Slick.
Here's a white one. This is another one going out.
Oh wow. It's almost like you want to just build a stand for it and
People do.
just display it.
Yeah, we get it all the time. People end up taking their doors off or setting them, putting lights on them.
Yeah, what's the point of hiding this in a stand? Oh, and you get another one. That'll be pretty cool once it
Yeah,
mixes.
that one with the white and black. If you take a close look on the underside, you see like a proprietary spray plate which quiets down the intake and actually spins the media. Even the holes are drilled on an angle. So there's a lot of things.
Oh, what?
Everything's
You're using a water pump as opposed to an air pump.
both. It's actually air fed from the bottom and water fed from the top, so it's a counter current, which is really the most efficient possible way to run anything is counter current.
Do you have any of those running in the shop?
I don't.
I would love to see that.
Videos, I know.
I'm gonna have
I
to.
could have if we didn't have more than 6 hours.
Yeah. Hi, I'm here a bit early. Sorry.
Next time.
Wow. Yeah, look at that. That's all perfect.
Yeah, everything is. I mean, it's all the details we think. Check out this next one.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of speak for itself. We really can't say who's for, but I think you can figure
This one
it out.
here. So this is not seen before.
No.
All right,
Even
we won't.
The
We
customer
won't.
hasn't even seen
The
it.
customer hasn't even seen it yet, so we won't name names. But it's just, I love it. I love it. No wonder they come to you, though. Really, when you think about that, when you see your work here. Wow. Another fluidized filter. Is this all part of it?
Yep, this is all one cut, one system. See the chiller, you can see the. If you look on top of the chiller, you see our little custom bracket.
Oh, you do anything you want, don't you?
Yep.
Love it. No limits.
All the-
Is this gonna light up? I have a feeling that that's gonna light
It
up.
doesn't. You actually could if you wanted to.
Yeah.
This all this equipment will fit in on the inside of the sump. Here's a good
Brian, you
example.
got this guy in your town. Why don't you have an aquarium? I want an answer right now.
He told me he wouldn't. He
I just
doesn't.
don't want to see him that often.
Yeah,
It's
he's
too
not.
much.
We don't like each other that much.
Yeah.
Uh,
If I wasn't here,
hit him
there would.
so hard right now.
yeah. I mean, if he brought me a tank, I'd probably put it outside back by my garbage.
I
don't want this in my house.
I would crack it before I did.
I mean, I'm looking for quality.
You're not here.
I'll get my tank from Home Depot.
Petco's right around. Cool guys. We work on a ton of jobs together.
These coral viewers? No, what
No,
are you
these are
doing with
just
them?
boxes. Kind of, you're seeing like the start of what's going to end up looking like this when it's done. These are bioreactor bases. This is just
Oh, okay. These black
These ones are here, and then it just kind of.
That's
goes.
literally an assembly line, yeah.
Very much.
Love it. So, on a busy day, is there somebody at each station
Oh, yeah.
or?
Tom, there's Tom right there. He's doing it. He's
What's up, Tom?
Doing it right now.
Good.
He's prepping for media chambers. Here's the finished product. There's the kind of starter.
Yeah, so you're starting here, get the bases.
Cut.
Removing the tape, how's that? That's the worst part.
Oh, he loves it. See all the parts. Every station has its. This is media chambers. So all the parts are.
Always making something.
It just never ends.
This is the ultimate, aquarium hardware store. Especially if you're ever looking to build something.
Yeah.
This is insane. And here's another one.
Yeah, these are some big boy custom ones.
How do you order? You go to Banshee.com?
We don't sell direct, so either just through a dealer or
Right.
you set up an account with us.
Who's
type thing.
who's top 3 dealers for your products in the United States?
Ooh, I'm gonna hurt anybody's feelings here.
Yeah. Anything.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Whoever wants it, come get
No.
it.
Premium, aquarium specialty, champion.
Okay.
And, our brick and mortars are troopers.
If I go to your
Love them.
website, can I get
It's
a
all
list of where
listed
it's all
there.
available? Okay, so
Absolutely.
you don't sell direct, but you can get it.
Absolutely.
What if you need something custom?
Just call us up. We'll float you through the process, but it still has to be ordered through an authorized dealer.
Okay.
The birth
Of what this is going to be.
of this reactor. This
Is this going to be, so where these stands are, that's where,
those glass tanks that you saw in the other room?
yeah,
That's what's going on.
and they're going right on, this is exactly where they're going.
Yeah, they might move a little bit.
Yeah, you get an idea.
We just got these back last week from Power Coat. They're all custom on these stands.
give you an idea. Standing like this, it doesn't look like that many, but boy, oh boy. And they're going to be livestock holding tanks?
Yeah, all oil tanks. These are all 120 by 48, 500 gallon each, and all the life support. You're going to see again, you're just seeing the baby right now.
So with these two, so you can not only provide life support systems, you can provide the fish as well?
Well, really fish and coral, we're actually doing like a Detroit Reef Club. So it's going to be pretty much a club, members only club, to really take Detroit to the next level when it comes to livestock.
And you're heading that up and starting right here. What do we got going on here?
It's just an old tank.
Old tank, yeah.
I've had this tank for so long.
Did you build this back in the day?
I didn't actually. I did
No?
not.
No? Okay.
It wouldn't look that.
Look like I built that stand.
What's it?
That's a Joey stand.
Literally, this has been.
Oh, that's all plywood and 2x4s.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nuts. You might want to check out the man cave. This is where the action's at.
Action. That's where Brian's at. He knows what's
He
up.
does when he comes here.
Yeah.
Hey, no, man. I'm
It's a margarita and a
What?
chair.
Oh, you got the Grey Goose. You got the Patron. Yeah, you like the good stuff.
It's little
Got a
bit
couple
undone.
dead fish?
Yeah, we haven't hung them yet. But
And then this is where you're gonna relax.
yeah, it's a little aquatic entertainment.
Yeah.
I want to know why I haven't been getting invited over to watch games or, party.
I take you to games. That's
I know
why.
you did. You do. That is true. Yeah, that is
I
true.
missed that last one because I was in Connecticut. I was mad.
Oh man.
It keeps going if you want to keep going.
It keeps going?
Yeah, there's more you want to see.
What?
The lobby.
You weren't joking when you said this is the real
I
deal.
told you, man. You can't come to Detroit and not visit my boy Steve.
I thought we were gonna end up in somebody's garage.
That was 8 years ago. This is just
Another
a
little
front
spot?
lobby.
Is that your office?
Yeah.
What?
Or Brian's. When he's
Yeah, when I come.
He takes over, Brian.
Yeah.
That office is insane. That's crazy entrance. Are those iPads on the wall?
Yeah.
What?
You gotta have fun.
Your office is better than my office. Although mine's surrounded in aquariums. This is crazy. Love it.
That's his computer monitor, by the
Yeah.
way.
That's your computer monitor. Are you using? Yeah, you're using Windows. Of course, you got an error screen.
Yeah.
You need to make a switch to Mac.
I just turned it on a bit ago too. I'm
Error.
very rarely in the office.
Wow.
I'm a hands-on guy.
Yeah.
I'm out there working and
Yeah.
cutting, so that's the way. I have a lot more fun in that than sitting in a chair. You'll see the bird come back in 6 months, and you'll see. You won't even recognize it, so it'll be really cool.
You got a
I'm really
lot
excited.
going on, that's for sure.
Yeah, I haven't slept in a few years.
Haven't slept in a few years.
You gotta get in here though for the outro.
No, you do your own.
Oh no, I'm getting you in it.
For what?
For you. Like, I want to thank you for letting me come and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. You just
How you
stand
doing?
awkwardly behind me.
We should do like that kick dance. More booty.
More
You
food.
got something in your hair like this white. See that?
I'm covered in everything.
The whole time.
Probably just got
Just like this.
It's like a beetle just running through your shit.
Oh, right. Well, Steve, I definitely want to thank you and
Anytime, appreciate
letting me
it.
come here.